Well, hello everyone. It's Lakeisha McKnight, CEO and founder of the ILEAD company. Welcome to ILEAD TV. That's ILEAD TV. If you are new to this particular site here and you're wanting to understand what it is we have to offer, understand that this particular channel here on YouTube, we're providing you with great information, training, videos, content-filled information that's going to allow you to elevate and get to that next level in business. We are seeking to really help coaches, authors, speakers, marketers, as well as ministry leaders take their businesses to the next level. We're going to help you to grow your empire, as an expert in your area. We're going to help you with leadership development. We're also going to provide you with great tips on how to start and grow a business. And as a matter of fact, we're going to start right now. So stay tuned as we dive right in to telling you some information that's going to get you started in your career as a business owner. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, welcome back here to ILEAD TV. And so I want to really dive right in and just share with you some great tips on how to really get started with getting your business off the ground. I know many people have asked me that question, and you may be asking, number one, what gives me the right to stand before you sharing this information about starting a business? Well, just to share a little bit of information about myself, Lakeisha McKnight. If you want to learn more, go to lmcknight.com. But I am here because I have built two businesses successfully, and I've been even voted as Entrepreneur of the 2010 and 2011 year by Cambridge. So I'm here because I know I've had the experience, and I know I've had really the background as I've done my own studies and my own research to help you to get to the next level and perhaps start and grow a profitable business. And that's what I really want to do here through this particular venue here to get you to your next level. So really, how to get started with a business? Think about it. What are some of the things that you will need to get started? And if you're trying to get started to run an online business, this is really going to help you. But those of you who are offline, you can use some of these tips just to get your foot in the door and get yourself going. So tip number one, when it comes to starting a business, you want to make sure that you have a domain. Okay, a domain so that you can have a website, because having a website is really important. So you need a domain, and you want to get a domain by going to GoDaddy.com or perhaps even HostGator.com, and you'll get a domain. And make sure when you get your domain that you get, number two, your hosting account. So you have to have a hosting account, your domain and your hosting account, right? Your hosting is going to allow your website to really run, because without hosting, no, you're not going to have a website. It's not going to be able to be online and live. So you want to make sure that you have a hosting account. Number three, you want to make sure that you get a theme that you want to install on your particular website. So once you get your domain and you get your hosting, make sure you get a theme that's going to work well for the type of business that you have. So for example, if you have a podcast type of show, or if you have an information marketing type of business where you're selling a lot of products, for example, even with that, you want to make sure that you have an e-commerce type of site that's going to allow you to sell all of these items from your website. So it really depends on what type of business you're trying to start that will allow you to do research to know the best theme that you want to install on your website. So once you have your theme, you have your hosting, you have your domain, it's time to get the website built. So make sure you get someone that is really, really professional when it comes to putting your website together, because you don't want to look like your neighbor's son actually put it together. You don't want that. You want to make sure that you have a professional look to your website so that people can take you seriously as they're coming by and checking out what it is you have to offer. So once you get your website, then you want to make sure that you have some printed material as well, not just the website, but printed material. That can be number one, a brochure, number two, business card, number three, even a postcard, so that it can really, you can really market your products to those in your local community, and perhaps even use that information specifically and scan it onto your website so that people can download some of these items. It could be the brochure or the postcard that people can download right from your website. So we talked about number one, having your website and those aspects that you need to have a website. We talked about number two, printed material. But number three, which really entails both of those two areas, and you need a business plan. There's so many people who get started with business but don't write down a plan. They don't strategically think about what type of business they want to start and then write down the plan so that they can make sure they cover every aspect of getting that business started. So you need a business plan, and there's very simple ways in which you can develop the business plan, and we're going to talk about that more in depth during later videos. But you want to make sure that in your business plan you're covering your vision or your mission statement. You want to make sure that you look at even your financial outlook, where you see yourself within a year, or even perhaps having a 3-year projection with your financial budget, and where you see your revenue growing. And then looking at, even for example, your budget. What are you looking to spend as far as your expenses? Or perhaps it can be, what type of services, and that's another area for your business plan, the types of services that you want to offer your potential clients. So again, we talked about services and we talked about marketing just a few moments ago, but even with marketing, there's so many other aspects to include, such as email marketing. Okay, that's another area that you'll want to look at when it comes to marketing, and as well as social media marketing. Marketing your services and your products on Facebook, perhaps. Facebook, Twitter, and even some other areas. So these are some things you'll want to consider. Number one, having your website. Number two, printed marketing material. Number three, ultimately, that covers these three areas, is a business plan. So make sure that you have your business plan and that it's thoroughly written and that it's written relatively well, because it can help you if you're looking to get some outside funding, even perhaps from a bank, so that they can see what it is you have to offer and that you're serious about getting started with business. So you heard it here from Lakeisha McKnight here on ILEAD TV, how to start a business. I provided you with 3 tips on how to really get started. There's so much more that you can do to get started, but this should really get you going. So come back by here and visit us for yet another great episode here on ILEAD TV. Thank you. These cameras are really hot, like I mean, really, look at them. I'm just like sweating bullets. I mean, can I get a fan? Can somebody give me a fan in here? Like, I'm just boiling over here.